So this question here is about compound interest. It's quite a common question that comes up all the time on GCSE papers. It will definitely be on your calculator paper. So I'll read it out first of all. Peter invests £6,000 in a savings account for 3 years. The account pays compound interest at an annual rate of 2.5%. How much will he have at the end of the 3 years? So I've already underlined all of the key parts to this question. I think that those parts should be fairly straightforward for you. It says here compound interest at an annual rate of 2.5%. Sometimes they use the phrase per annum, so you do need to know what that means as well, all right? Which basically just means the same thing, it means yearly, okay? Now, there is a very, very straightforward way of answering this question, but it does rely on you knowing how to calculate or how to work out what a multiplying factor is. Now, the most important thing here is that it's interest, so we're increasing our amount by a particular percentage, and that percentage is 2.5%. So what that means is that we're taking our original amount, which is 100%, and we're adding on to that 2.5%. That means that overall we have 102.5%. So what we can do is we can calculate 102.5% of our original amount, which is £6,000. And by doing so, that actually adds on the 2.5% rather than us having to find 2.5% and then add it on. It's a shortcut, it does it in one go. Now, because it's compound interest, what that means is that each year you're getting the interest on whatever's in the account, okay? So that means at the end of year 1, you'll have 6,000 plus the 2.5%, and at the end of year 2, you get the interest on top of what was in there at the end of year 1. So a quick way of doing this is if we just wanted to find 102.5%, if we just wanted to do that once, we take our original amount of £6,000 and we times it by what we call our multiplying factor. And our multiplying factor is just our percentage. But we can't multiply by a percentage, we have to multiply by the percentage as a decimal. So to change that into a decimal, we just divide by 100. So that becomes 1.025, and that is called our multiplying factor. Now what that will do is it will calculate how much is in there at the end of 1 year. Then we do that. That's the end of 1 year, and we just multiply by 1.025 again for the end of the second year, and then again for the end of the third year. So even better than that, we just literally put that multiplying factor to the power of 3 because we're doing 3 years. So this becomes our standard formula that we will always use. So this here is the original amount, okay? That number there is your multiplying factor. And that number will be the number of, in this case, years, but it could also be, you know, if it's months or weeks or days even, it could be that. And that's all you have to do, and you literally just type that into your calculator. Now if you do that, your calculator will give you this answer, 6461.34375. Now, we have to make sense of that. There's no clue in the question. They don't tell you how to round your answer. But is there a clue? Well, the clue is that it's a bank account and it's money, okay? And money will always be to 2 decimal places because we have pounds and we have pence. So we're going to round to 2 decimal places. So there is our cutoff. We look to the 3. If it's 5 or bigger, we round up. It's not, so we leave that number alone. So our final answer is £6,461.34. And that's nice and simple and straightforward.